Boopity boop! Look at this. We've got the black screen of death, and it only ever happens for Homebody.
Seriously, why does it hate Homebody so much?
I don't know. Like, it genuinely. Where is my remote? Uh oh. Oh, there it is. It was
Where's
behind my
my
water
thing?
cup. um, but like, it seriously does not happen to anything, like, except for Homebody. God, here we are. We're Plasma Coin. We're doing Homebody some more. Um, ah. Ah, starting off strong with a visit from our dead son Pete.
Dead son, Pete. Eh, Sorry, I completely, I was not looking in the right place.
He literally said nothing important or new though. So like
So like
that's
90%
that.
of this dialogue.
For real. So Zero. I don't know if you noticed when you tuned into the stream tonight, but like I finally changed the starting soon screen from Delta Rune
Yeah.
to Homebody.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was like, I feel like this should have been around a while.
No, it totally should have. But I was eating dinner and I'm just like, oh, I could change this right now while I'm looking at it. And I then just like I went halfway through changing it and I'm like, but what if we finish it within like a stream or two? And then I got out of it and I second guessed myself and I'm like, but what if we don't? And so I changed it. But hopefully that gives us good juju, meaning like we'll beat the game soon because this was literally supposed to be a short break in between in between Undertale.
I know. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, I could have swore we were trying to beat Undertale's genocide run.
Oh, dude, yeah. We were gonna beat Undertale's genocide run and then we stopped because like
October came around and it was time for Homebody.
October came around and we actually got to the part where we could stop before I got really frustrated with it.
Yeah. Oh, now you got to get used to controls again.
Oh, that's gonna be so goddamn awful. I'm probably what I'm gonna do before Deltarune, like just play like for 2 seconds in combat, cause like pretty much like you said, if I had a hard time in Pacifist Run, I'm gonna have a bad time in Genocide Run, and there's no way I'm beating
Oh,
that within the next.
but things change, I guess. Oh, later.
Listen, Gary, I don't care how
I
many
won't.
times I have to play Undertale. Like,
Well, you better. You're gonna lose your mind when you get to that last one. Oh,
okay. Let's see. What do we gotta do? The last thing I remember do. Oh wait, we gotta go and do the question mark puzzles. Cause the
the
last
question
thing
mark.
yeah, the question bloge. This is the one where I should have named it the question bloge.
The question marriage. Well, to be fair, you did try to finish it that time.
Yeah, and it just
It
didn't
was
work,
just
so we did
yeah.
third.
So sometimes things just don't work out.
It's unfortunate. This happens a lot more than I feel like we uh want it to.
Yeah. What
Okay,
was it? I
but
can't remember.
go on.
I think last Elden Ring stream, I specifically titled it for a boss that boss duo because I was gonna spend the back half of the stream fighting them. I did not. I
Oh.
fell down a rat. I had an ADHD moment and went somewhere completely different for the whole stream.
Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah.
What what are we? I remember beating Purd Mystery. You know what? For the sake of being, we're gonna play the game just because I don't remember what happened. Like, we got a clue, but I don't remember exactly what the clue was, and like that little picture does not help me.
No.
No, it's very, very bad. But
Hmm.
yeah, so,
Right.
Zero, before I get
Yeah.
into another story, I must ask because this will preface it. How was your weekend?
My weekend, it was, well, my neck hurts.
Oh. Oh?
No. Yeah, so Saturday was the first time I finally got to go see my cousin Elliot's band Instinct, and
Ooh!
also Brooke's boyfriend's band Knock for Six. Um, they like, and I went hard,
Yeah.
and I remember thinking on Saturday night, man, I can't wait for tomorrow. And I remember I'm 32. It doesn't hurt as bad as I thought it would, but my neck is very stiff.
Once a headbanger, always a headbanger.
Also, I went into the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Like I feel great. Like I'm still pretty sturdy, but
Hell yeah.
I, I did at one point like I got um I got knocked off balance on onto one foot, and someone just like slammed into me. And he was a low. He's a small guy, so it was really low center, and I just toppled. My shoe flew,
Oh no.
and then I ran through the mosh pit to the other side so I could try to find my shoe.
That's actually great though. You have all the good moshing stories. Like, do you remember the one time were we at Pup or were we at a Dance Gavin Dance show where you and I were in the it had to be the Pup show cuz I remember Face being there. But you were on one side of the pit and I got sucked into the other side, like the opposite side of the pit. And then you and
Yes.
I just looked at each other. I saw you for like 2 minutes before you like immediately went down. Like you disappeared in the sea of people. It was so goofy. And like I remember her face because I think this was his first time like in a pit setting, and he was like freaking
Probably.
out. And
Oh yeah, he wasn't having it.
no, and like his whole thing was because he's used to like he said
Much
it
more
was
chill.
yeah, chiller shows, but he said he was used to like working shows like this where he like
Oh
has
yeah,
to kind of protect people, and
yeah.
like that makes sense.
Yeah. He works at Wayne Stock,
Yeah.
and I remember he actually got on me for crowd surfing. I'm like, shut up, dude. I don't give a like. Like it's their job, and like I'm not gonna say it doesn't suck, but at the same time, like you know what you sign yourself up for working at a venue like that.
Exactly.
Like
Especially
so
like
you're
when
gonna
an
have to.
artist like this rolls through town. Like you kind of
Yeah,
hear the rumors of what bands bring what crowds.
and it's like, you know, you're gonna listen to at some point you're gonna listen to music you're not gonna like. At some point you're gonna have to deal with a crowd that's way overexcited.
Oh yeah.
But like if it's that bad, don't do it.
For real. Like
Everyone,
if that's
and
not
that's like not even me shitting on like the people who do it. They're ballers for doing it,
oh for real,
but
they're
no
like
one
some of
like
the
just
nicest
don't.
people.
Yeah, I'm just saying like don't do something you
Aw
don't like.
man.
Oh
I didn't get through Purd
well,
Mystery. This sucks. Megan, you bitch.
I didn't do anything.
Open the
God
goddamn
damn it! I
door,
didn't bring my
Emily.
game. I had the new waifu maker.
Where's Cliff? Oh, there's Cliff. Yo, dude. There's nothing out the window. What are you doing? Cliff. Hey, Emily. I gotta get my disturbed voice back. So if the front door needs power to open and the power's out, we're back to this already? Who would design it that way? Too bad we don't have. I guess we need to jerry rig it. That's how you say it?
Jerry rig it.
Yeah, I always said jerry
That's right.
rig. Yeah, good luck with that. This place sucks. It's no Disturbed concert. Me.
They get
Let's go find the
Instinct. No,
killer.
not
We're
Instinct.
not doing this.
The first band that went on Saturday night, by the way, like after every other song, they would start like doing that
Inspect.
song. They'd just be like do 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 do. We're not doing the scream. Like they did that between like every song.
That's great. Dude, this is so sad. Like, poor Gary.
Why? What's up with Gary?
He's saying he wants a glass of water. He's really thirsty. His tummy hurts, and he's gonna take a nap because he's gonna feel better when he wakes up.
Oh, but he's not gonna wake up. I think my screen froze because I'm still at you hate it. Yeah, I
Oh
hate it.
yeah,
With
yeah,
Chris.
no. That's God damn it. We gotta restart the stream again.
No.
I haven't gotten a notification that we're live yet. Oh, look, here we are. Yes.
I'm looking at the. Yeah,
Welcome
I'm
back.
okay. We're live.
We are live. Don't pay attention to me hacking up a lung. That's normal, I promise. But yeah, while we
I was
were.
wondering what the that was.
Yeah, no, I hacked up a lung. My lung is currently on the floor. Oh no. But you know what else was on the floor? Emily for like a whole 5 seconds because she died again and it was a whole thing. So here we are, starting over again, doing Purd mystery to try to
Start.
figure out what the hell is going on. Sorry, Megan, you're getting kicked off the council again.
No, that's bullshit. Francine doesn't even deserve to be here. She's such a.
Why are you bringing up Francine all of a sudden, Megan? What the hell?
Because she's a
She is.
stupid, and Cliff thinks Disturbed is the best band ever. He'd be kicked out just for that.
You know
Knows
that's
that
fair.
nobody will not
Megan, I'm tired of making vegetarian dishes for you, you dumb bitch.
I wanted a burger, ass.
Honestly, Megan and Cliff are both so unhinged and it makes me so happy. It's so good.
It's like I love how Emily was just like the idea of Emily just sitting there playing a game, trying to be like, somehow this will get me the out of this, and these two ass just keep arguing.
Right. Like, oh my god.
Like a eggplant gets thrown out of the kitchen and smokes Emily in the face, and Megan's like, "Yes, damn it." And she's flailing her arms, accidentally nailing Emily on the head, and Emily's just like, "Jump, Mario! Jump, you can George!"
You see Gary in the background trying to tell jokes to calm Cliff down, and Cliff is just like, "Don't you dare do this to me, Gary! You've picked sides for one too many times!"
And meanwhile, the homunculus is just like on the other side of the wall going, "Man, I might just sit over here for a minute. This is kind of getting good."
Right? Just like they may just do my job for me.
Oh.
Oh.
And he's like, plus I don't feel like pulling the knife out yet, and Francine's just on a wall.
For real, like
Because I think that's where we left off, was thinking that she was dead, right?
Yeah,
like,
cause
she got mad.
That the pyramid thing that she put the moon in that last weird ass cutscene. That's the only thing that's there, like in her place. Like she is not there.
And she seemed like really, really mad on the other side. And her, if I remember right, we connected the fact that the only people who talk and that other dream side are the dead ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
we
we
were
also
like,
connected that back to the Homebody graphic, because the only ones that are there are Emily, Francine, and Pete. And the
yeah. So
homunculus, but
like,
that's
you know,
different.
why, yeah. So while you're just sitting here playing your game and trying to get some knowledge to get the out of there, and everyone else is a mess, the homunculus is just sitting there like, one down, more to go.
Just like everyone else is fodder at this point.
Yeah. Uh, once you kill the half-blood prince, it's hard to feel good about killing anybody else.
Facts.
Because I'm
God
sticking with that
damn
joke.
it!
That joke will never die. That Wes is a he's Snape.
Yeah. Snipe.
Snape. Oh, speaking of Snape, lateral thinking, by the way, super ADHD moment. Talk
Yeah.
about Snape, which I think about PS1, Harry Potter being one of the most wild things ever, which reminded me that we wanted to discuss some shit.
Oh, yes, we did want to discuss some shit. So,
Yeah.
the reason why I asked you why your weekend was, well, how your weekend, what was, well, I'm apparently, yep, oh my, he literally just reached over, uh, Megan, I'm pretty sure you saw his homunculus penis. I'm so sorry.
I forgot that his face was just like an open, gaping bunch of mouth.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
a whole lot of like, nah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just we're gonna attempt to figure out the question, Blue. Just no more purd mystery. I don't know exactly what's what. But we're gonna not find out. Maybe. Let's go. Well, I guess first let's go double check that Francine is dead, like dead, dead.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go make sure.
Ah, look.
Cause
Yep,
if she's still
yep. She
bleeding, we can
did.
stop.
She had dead as a doornail.
Did you
Doornail.
find her?
Doorknob. Is this the pyramid Francine through? Oh my god, I can't read. Um, what is this
Oh
doing
shit.
here? Is that blood? Dot dot dot. I hope Francine is okay. I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
She was a
I could
horrible human this entire trip.
also like we called it. Feels good to finally call something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Hey, I
so
said we.
yeah, that's true. Um, the reason why I asked how your weekend was because that one guy visited this weekend, Zero, and we we finally began watching the live action Yu Yu Hakusho,
Oh yeah. How
and
was it?
it's actually not bad. Like,
I heard some people say it was actually pretty good.
yeah, like if you can separate it from it, this is with a lot of live actions. If you can separate it from its actual source material, like you'll actually really like it. But I 100% forgot that uh how often in the anime Yusuke shouts "Spirit Good!" And
Oh my god.
granted, we're
Like,
only on like the third episode, and we're not gonna finish the series until like a while now. But so the two of us were having relations last night, and out of nowhere, I just go Spirit Good. So like after everything's said and done, I look at that one guy and I go, here's the thing. I'm going to send you a GIF or I'm going to shout Spirit Gun at you again. You won't know when it's coming. You won't know how it's coming, but it's coming. And so I sent him the most ridiculous gif of Yusuke shouting spirit gun, and I'm pretty sure it's from the Dark Tournament where he like blows up half of the floor. But
And he's like, I missed.
yeah. So goddamn good. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I think I remember now. Okay, hang on. Ideally. Okay, let's see what you do. No, not this, you stupid thing. But yeah, that's essentially what I had to tell you. Uh, what's the X? So that's 2. But yeah, that's what I had to tell you about like that. And now we can talk about the other unfortunate live act. Well, the more unfortunate live action. Avatar.
This
Which,
train wreck of a series that was a train wreck before it even came out when it had so much promise.
yeah, like anything could be better than M. Night Shyamalan's adaptation, but no, you had to go one for one. You had to go one for one. And like the worst part about it was that like everyone was so hyped when the trailer came out, and then once they started doing their press junket, and like everyone was like, oh, this is where I am. Great.
Uh, yeah, you're gonna get gassed.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is this is for the birds. Psychic long.
I
How
don't know.
do?
Okay, okay. Which are we looking? Are we still looking up question blowge?
Yeah. Cause like at this point, like I'm too stupid to figure it out. Like I am very much content with the fact that I am too stupid to figure out some of these puzzles. Like, cause we had to. And I'm still hung up on this. I'm still hung up on the fact that we had to use ciphering.
I'm still hung up on the fact. Okay, I just pulled up the walkthrough. It's gonna take me a second to get to it,
No, that's fair.
but like the fact we were supposed to in the very beginning get what was it? 420. Blah 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 blah. Trying to remember what the exact spot in the game. Oh yeah. Going through certain. We were supposed to go through certain spots in notes and use the numbers on the notes to look for pages in Dracula and certain words on a certain spot are gonna tell us what colors this like the red, blue, red, yellow fucking test was or something
Yeah.
like that. And then the Minesweeper one was also like arduous. I love you, Game Grumps. Uh,
Have you seen them? I think it was like a video from a month ago, maybe. But speaking of the Game Grumps, I've been watching some other stuff again, and they made like a tier list of all the fast food restaurants, and Aaron is so goddamn passionate about it, and Dan is just like, okay. And it fits so weirdly well with their personalities. And Dan, or not Dan, Aaron gets actually really pissed about a couple of them.
no.
Now return to the art studio. Okay, I'm actually while you're looking up question blowge, I ended up going deeper in Purd mystery, and now I had. There's another Minesweeper game.
Yep.
God damn it. Okay, so now we gotta go down into the goddamn art studio. How do I get there? What in the? Let's see. Basement. Get to the friggin' frackin' poo puzzle. Okay. Okay, Poo Puzzle. At least we solved this. I honestly thought the granted it was all luck, but the Poo puzzles were going to be a lot harder. And I say that knowing it was all luck, and I actually only solved one of them using my smarts. And that's not saying a lot. Um,
Okay, I figured out the number pattern for the video game.
okay, good. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, I took a
Because I'm trying
screenshot
to
of that.
find the art. Ah, damn it. Am I in the wrong thing? Where is the art studio? Art studio. Art studio. This thing.
Yeah,
This is what I need. Art
yeah.
studio.
Okay, so with this one, I believe the numbers are 733.
733. Okay, okay. 733. Yes. Okay. Ah, yes. Here we are in the this. Ooh.
Thank you, Psychic Song.
This is not
I wa-
helpful. That thing. Okay, let's see. Art studio. I think is it in here? No. Okay. It's this door, I think. No, it
that
is not.
device is located here in the attic on the other side of the room. Ultimately, your ghost to
Ah,
restore power to each of these three cables. Did you just get attacked?
no, the game did the thing where I went in one area and then it went in the other area. Then I tried going in the direction of the area I wanted to go, and it went back into the other area, and it not a good time. Now return to the art studio in the waiting room down past the cellar and start playing the Minesweeper game on that computer. So, God damn it, Emily, stop thinking. Oh wait, the clock-in tickets are different. The design seems familiar somehow. I'm not messing with that, no sir.
10, not 19.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, I told you the code for it.
Look at computer.
I told you the code for that lock.
Wait, what? What
That
lock?
that little roulette thing that you're looking at, or scrolling Rolex thing with the number sliding
Oh,
in the
okay.
green, the lockbox. Yeah, that's it. Lockbox. Goddamn.
This? Okay.
Yeah,
Eh,
it's 1019.
1019. I can't. I can't do anything with it.
Oh, because you need. Yeah, okay. Uh, it said you'll emerge Smart Studio, blah blah blah, computer. Oh yeah, you're right. Play Minesweeper. My bad.
This one. Oh, nope. Use this. How do I? There. Use computer. This computer. Start. Eh, oh,
All right, so you're gonna want circle, circle.
damn it. Circle, circle.
Oh wait, huh?
Damn
You
it.
can, but you'll lose no. Wait. You can interact with the computer itself to play another game of Minesweeper, but you'll lose no each time, no matter what.
I lose each time no matter what.
What up, Sparky?
Hey!
Also,
Ah,
thank you. Holy crap, you're almost
yeah.
at 2 years.
So the grid is 4 by 4, same as the arrangement of the number. We haven't seen you in forever, Sparky. How are you? Um, return to the art studio. Notice how this grid is also a 4 by 4, same as the number archways in Meg's video game. No, I don't. Click the.
Yeah. Oh, remember
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
got the numbers
Okay.
for that.
Okay, so you have the numbers.
Yes.
Damn it.
I I think the mind screen is a bust right now.
You'll lose the game, which is fine. Just click on the bottom right square, which corresponds to the. Oh, oh, okay, no. So I'm supposed to lose. So
Yeah.
I'm supposed to continuously lose, but I have to click each of the numbers. How do they expect anybody to figure this shit out? I've been working than sleeping. No, that's fair, actually. Um, repeat the process. Second row, second.
Uh,
Okay.
I
So
hope that you've been sleeping well and
16,
drinking plenty of water, Sparky. You got to
then
take care of yourself, your wonderful self, yes. I don't know why I
um
did the ads.
second row, second column. 6, then 7, then 15. Oh, oh, duh, I did it wrong. Okay, so there, then there, then there, then here. Oh, sick! How do they expect anybody to know how to do any of this shit? Jesus. We aren't all
I don't know.
geniuses like you guys, Game Grumps. Oh, look at that big ass cow. Oh!
It's starting to give me less horror vibes and more like Leisure Suit Larry got turned into a murder story.
Dude, I genuinely want us to play Leisure Suit Larry though. Like it's been on sale for so long, and I have to stop myself from pulling the trigger to buy it every single time because we have too many games to play.
Oh my god, right? It's so fun. The Xbox one, I finally watched Game Grumps play the Xbox 360 one. Oh my god, so fucking.
Diagram of a panel labeled 3. Next to it is a oh my god, why can't I read? Next to it is a sales brochure for the Brist Conduwave Modular Conduit. Oh my god, try saying that 5 times fast. I guess those are the panels I've been seeing around. The question bloges. And right over it is some blood and something you could use as a weapon, but we're not going to take it because why would we need to defend ourselves? It says a benefit of the design is that you can combine panel layouts to direct power to multiple arrays at once. I guess that means you can combine multiple solutions as long as you draw a path that avoids the X's from both diagrams. Oh my god. We literally figured this out so long ago.
Yup.
Oh, this is red
We
paint?
did a bunch of shit out of order again.
Read rejection letter. Ooh. Dear Nest, while we are grateful to have received your submission, come hell or higher waters, it is it unfortunately does not fit with our future plans for publication. We commend you on your highly original gonzo approach and encourage you to continue submitting your work to other publications that may be a better fit for your unique voice. Best regards, Roger Derrickson, Legends of Astonishment editorial team. What? Oh, it's a mountain of copies of newspaper from the 70s. Like Ness drove around town buying up every copy he could? What? The arts section promises an article called It's Happening Last Tuesday. Read it. The Chimpton Tipper, August 20th, 1974. It's happening last Tuesday. Carolyn Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyperrealist painter here, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. Are they talking about Nest and his crew? Oh,
Maybe.
yep, they definitely are. Uh,
Oh.
the latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of revivalist happenings of higher order. Her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belongs gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Nest.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, so
Look at all
this is all
chickens,
that's up here then?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
My
have nothing
guess
to think
is
of.
I'm gonna go and find the killer and get
And get your
moited
pillow.
and then start over again so I can do this part of the question bloach.
Yes. Mayhaps.
It
Probably.
to me it would make sense as we uncover more of this comedically large ass house.
It really is like bigger on the inside. You know, it's got some Doctor Who-ness to it.
Right?
But if
Really?
like the TARDIS was really, really trying to kill you and the Doctor was just a stabby boy.
Oh, for real. Oh, this is the arboretum that they were talking about like a while back. Do you remember when we found like saw the one of the original walkthroughs and we were just like, "Oh, there's a greenhouse." And we're just like, "There's a greenhouse and we haven't been to that." And it turns out there's a mall in this house for
There's,
whatever reason.
yep, and like a desert.
Shh. Oh yeah, this one has 4. Look at the desk. Don't forget, the combination for this door is posted on the bulletin board by the generator. I don't know how you got lost in the hedge maze last time. It's not that big of a hedge maze, but the combination's there if you need it. Bulletin board next to the generator. um, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it, but that's the generator, right? That's a generator? So where's I should have a picture of the bulletin board in my memory log of all these dumbass pictures. Yes, 420. Ha ha ha.
420.
Ha 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 ha. You're so witty. Yeah, the front door lock. That didn't do shit. Um. No, because that led to that. What's this? 278. 274.
275.
Let's see. That's the. This. This shit was the first puzzle we solved accidentally. And what a rabbit hole that was.
Yeah, it's like we just have a very fun habit of doing things out of order in every game we tend to play together.
Yeah, bulletin board by that generator?
Maybe. Ow!
I don't fucking know. Either way, we're gonna let's just go find him. Yo, where are you? I don't have time
Mr.
for
McStuffy
this.
Boy.
Oh, hey,
Mr.
wow. Okay. Here. Hey, hey. Thank you.
McStuffy. Thank me.
At this point, I want
2
death.
weeks later, 2 weeks later, he's sitting with his therapist. So she thanked me out of nowhere. I stabbed her and she thanked me. Hey, man,
Oh, I
what the
forgot he
hell?
was Mickey Mouse.
Get the out of here, Pete. I'm trying to talk about how your friend's a masochist. It's weird, man.
Seriously
And, she,
though, like when you get down to it,
and then
it
God's just like, you're gonna remember it that she said thank you. No!
why would I want to remember this? Because you keep killing her.
I was made to do it.
Let's see.
I was called the knife monster. I can't believe that's what he was really called for a bit. All right, do we gotta put in the code again, or is it a different code this time?
I would assume it's a normal code, but like
Okay, let me
then
get
we
to it.
gotta like it's the regular code, but then we gotta change this machine because this is the 3.
Yeah.
And let's see, hang on. These are actual locations on the red X on the mysterious panel. Waiting room labeled 3, though you still won't know just what to do with this knowledge yet. That's untrue. I know exactly what to do with this knowledge. Return to the waiting room and enter the door just beside the elevator. Okay, door just beside the elevator. Door just this door?
Just beside the elevator.
Yes. Okay. Oh, let's see.
Stairs and
Head
yogurt.
through the tunnel and read a sign on the whiteboard about someone's jacket being left in a little blue room. Head to the end and inspect the panel on the wall. Note how some hallways are color coded. How these. Yes, I've died in this many, many times. The idea
Oh,
here is
stomach.
that when a certain color light is on, that same color is currently filled with deadly hot gas. Yes, I have died many times to this deadly hot gas. Um, Gray rooms on the wall are mapped safe. Each safe room. Blah, 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 blah. In this way, proceed through the gas tunnels until you reach the bottom safe room of the map. There is nothing important for you to find along the way, though. If you stop in the little room, you'll find the aforementioned jacket with a note inside. Oh, so apparently there's a note in a jacket somewhere. For those looking for explicit direction on how to navigate the tunnels, yeah, safe route, whatever. Um, Last room, you'll find your third and final symbol. Wait, but I thought. What?
You thought wrong.
I'm very confused. Make sure the grade is saved to your memory log when you inspect it. So, has it not been saved yet? That's 1. That's 2. Ah, no, it has.
So
I'm so confused. Okay. No, so I did this. So yeah, they lied to me.
again, those dogs.
I know those dirty, dirty sluts. Get out of here. No, you're not going. You're not playing in this hidey hole. You're going up. Up, up, up.
Going up, 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 going up, 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 going up, 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 up.
I mean, I'm surprised we actually haven't been caught on fire in this game. We've died
Yeah,
literally every other egregious way.
Pearson. That's good enough.
Yeah, actually.
We did get mightily executed like that multiple times. In fact, I think that was your go-to way to die for a bit.
Yeah, actually.
And then after a certain point, we just lost the ability to kill ourselves. It was we just sitting there, and you're like, "It, I'm gonna go find him."
Yeah, I'm tired of him. Let's see, okay. Now, we're here at the Bloge.
The question blowed.
We've solved the poop puzzles. As we know, the one on the panel leads from the cellar to the waiting room. 2, the border.
To
Let's see. The twist here is that you can. Okay, hang on. Start again. Read fully. Okay. Return upstairs and proceed to the other end of this room, navigating around fallen shelves and spooky mannequins. It doesn't say spooky mannequins, but it does just say mannequins. To find a machine with a grid of green buttons. These buttons can be toggled on and off freely, blah blah blah. Note how each recall that each of the three numbered panels contains its own configuration of red X's as well as two triangles situated somewhere around the border. Yes, we know that. The twist here is that you can manipulate the grid in such a way that satisfies two different panels layout at once, thus opening two doors at the same time. Due to the layout of panel 1, however, it cannot be activated at the same time as either 2 or 3. Okay, as we know,
Um,
uh, the 1 panel leads from the cellar to the waiting room with the elevator. The 2 panel lies at the end of the gas tunnels and just down the stairs in this room, and the 3 panel is located in the waiting room. Its destination unknown to us. Cool. Thus, to reach the 3 panel, we must activate 2 and 3 simultaneously and reach it by the way of the gas tunnels. Great. The border arrows for 2 and 3 panels are in the same places, however, their red X's are in different places. Thus, you must create a path of green squares which avoids all the red X's both from both the 2 and 3 panels. God damn it, Game Grumps. Why?
what? Like, I just want to sit in a corner and cry. Like, I'm going back to 2012, 2000, that actually still fits, but 2001. I'm going to get in a corner. I'm going to put on My Chemical Romance album while wearing a Panic at the Disco shirt, and I'm going to sulk because this is some bullshit.
Yeah. Thankful, thankfully, this nice person who we have been getting this walkthrough from. Hang on before I continue with the puzzle. We're gonna thank them proper like. Um,
Oh,
Thank
fuck is
you,
no.
thus kindly on Steam for doing the whole walkthrough, which means either you did this entire game and are way smarter than we are, or, and by we I mean me, because Zero's trying to help as best he can, but the game is so far delayed by the time he gets to it.
Not only that, but like, okay, so I think me and you might be looking at a similar website because I'm looking on a Steam page, and we're like, we went so crazy out of order that I've been trying to mostly just find where we are, and then I do, and the next step that it shows is something we've already done, and I'm like, what the?
Yes, exactly.
Like, okay, well you can go over here, and after you've gone over here, and like we did that 3 over years ago.
Right?
By accident, you've been slamming your head into a wall, and like Pete's been getting kind of scared and worried for you. West has been and Francine's just been pulling her ghost hair out because they're just like, how can you
How can
guys
you
hide
be
good?
this? How can
And,
you be this
and
stupid,
meanwhile,
Emily? God.
and meanwhile, even though he had nothing to do with it at all, you know that Ross knows how this game is played, and you know that
Oh,
Ross secretly enjoys the pain that everybody experiences while playing it.
real talk though.
It is.
Wait, the
I figure
heck
like
way.
part of it, I feel like they partly went this hard because they know the internet exists, but I think they underestimated the fact that they are still like a YouTube channel first and foremost, and it didn't have the same like outreach that a AAA game would have.
Oh yeah.
The walkthroughs are thin.
Not just that. Like I feel the Game Grumps audience is a little is and by a little I mean way better about keeping secrets and like the games and stuff. It's similar to the Undertale audience, whereas like they want people to play through the game and
Yeah, they
like enjoy it.
and they, yeah, they also in order to like prevent spoilers, if there's a new game out, they usually start like a month prior because they get a review copy, and they're allowed to, and like
Ah,
every other, they're allowed to play up to a certain point. And by the time we comment on those videos, 10 days have already passed for them, and they've mentioned several times that they put out like if they put out an episode a day for a week, it's because they spent an entire day filming that and probably the week after. So any comments that we throw at them about spoilers, they're already there.
yeah.
They already got to that point. So it's just best to like leave a comment saying like either the
Uh,
funny shit or giving them shit, but not really. Don't be a dick. Oh my god.
Dude.
I was chasing our crackhead daughter, and by that I mean newest kitten, because I just hear footsteps going across the kitchen floor. Just
Aww. Oh. Okay. Now let's see.
oh, there goes the crackhead.
Nope.
Speaking of crackheads, oh
Oh
my
my god.
god, ATP got me to this YouTube channel called Mugiwara no Goofy, and the next like 10
What
minutes
a
of life is
goddamn transition. Speaking of crackheads.
the next 10 minutes are basically going to be like an ad for his channel because god damn that shit's funny.
Oh
Oh my
no, it's
god.
so goddamn good. And I'm so
Like,
glad you
okay,
like it.
anyone who's listening to this, go look up One Piece is hilarious and then just take it in. Like I have looked at One Piece in many a way, and I have like I love its comedy. I love how deep it goes into like history. I love everything about One Piece, but I have never thought to look at it the way he looks at it from like a purely comedic sense. And not just like looking at the story, but taking everything that actually happens, putting it into a perspective of other characters, and being like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, being on the like town receiving end of a Straw Hat Pirate adventure would be terrifying
Yeah.
because like no one has a good time of it." And oh man, and I like the first time he made a crack about Zoro beating up minorities, I was like, "What?" And then I thought about it, and then I thought about it. I'm like, he does do that a lot.
Oh my god, right? In like
He
the
does.
entire time you're like suddenly his joke about getting kicked off the police force for police brutality, well, for brutality, like it makes all the sense in the world and you're just like, what the hell?
Oh my god! But I think my favorite thing that he does is he took a character
I don't
that
know
is
where this
only canon
goes.
because Oda has made him canon. Jimmy,
Oh, Jimmy, Jimmy Scoops.
yeah, Jimmy Scoops. He is not. We have never actually seen him. I don't think in the anime or
Oh,
manga. However, Oda has revealed that the guy that takes everybody's photos is this dude named Jimmy Scoops. And he's just been all around One Piece and following the Straw Hats around, and it was the
wow.
perfect vessel for him to just be like, we're gonna take his perspective, and,
Yeah, like
and oh, it's gold. It's just gold. The description of Usopp at one point reached such true and amazing proportion. Uh, uh, I like.
so good. And
I think
there's
my favorite
no
part had to
reason,
be
absolutely no reason why it is this good.
my absolute favorite moment, I think, had to be in Alabasta is Hilarious Part 2, when he, from the perspective of King Cobra,
Yeah.
Crocodile, have a breakdown, going, "You weren't even here last week. Now you're here and you ruined everything. Why? What are you doing this for? Did I do something to you? Do you like this place? Did you meet someone you like here? What?" And this crackhead just looked at him and goes, "No," and starts beating him through the ceiling. I'm like,
I think my favorite part was when Pell died and his twin brother took his place. Because there's no way that Pell could survive, and these are his exact words. There's no way Pell can survive being exploded, right? And Vivi, it would be tragic if I exploded and just rained my body down upon you, right?
yeah, that's really up. Like that would really suck. Why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
Tycoon.
And it's like things like that. However, I think my favorite one is like one Alabasta. Alabasta from both King Cobra and Crocodile's perspective are like absolute gold. But Whole Cake Island from Katakuri's perspective. And like the fact that he just calls out the fact that Katakuri is 48.
You're old. You're really old. You're doing this, and you're like, ah. I love his take on it at the end too. Dude, just he he could have killed Luffy. He absolutely could have killed Luffy, but he used his huge vision and started seeing some melty hair happen, and he's like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna lay down.
Yeah.
Just like oh man, Dressrosa. I think Dressrosa's best moment had to be. Wait, did you just say that your real what you really want to do is take on Kaido? Yeah. And it is at this moment you realize that this is the most dangerous man in the world. This crackhead
In
doesn't
his
even.
band of lunatics.
This crackhead and his band of lunatics don't just want smoke with you, but you're a stepping stone to an even crazier battle. There is no telling what this crackhead will do. Oh, no, the best part of any of them, I take it back. I don't know if this will ever change because I paused and belly laughed for a good few minutes the first time Treble walked through a door and said, "No fear, Pinocchio turned into Jesus and freed the slaves." I've never
I forgot about that.
heard of that situation.
Pinocchio turned into Jesus and freed the slaves.
And then Don Flamingo's like, "Oh, you didn't bring your friend Pinocchio Jesus. I don't know who that is or what you're talking about."
Fucking Pinocchio, Jesus. Oh my god.
And I think another thing that kills me, and I actually rewatched the first no, I rewatched the moment that I mentioned earlier with Crocodile, the way
Yeah.
he's begging me for an answer. Um, I rewatched that and I couldn't get it. I was like trying to figure out what it was. And then in the Skypiea arc, when a couple of characters are like, "Oh, save us, Luffy, save us!" Like, I was like, "Why the does this sound familiar?" And I realized when he's doing like the characters' voices, sometimes his cadence is the exact cadence and voice style of Meat Canyon during the Pinocchio episode. It's just like, "Help me, somebody, please help me, God, take away this evil puppet boy." It's literally they almost sound identical in those moments, and I'm like, I was like, this is why. This is why I can't stop watching, because like I hear that cadence, I associate it with Meat Canyon. It's already something I enjoy. Plus, it's enjoyable itself. I'm losing. Uh, uh, also the moments where what was it? Oh, they were selling drugs. Excuse me? Yeah, they were selling people drugs. I gotta kick their asses. Okay, I
Oh yeah, Horty.
that no, that's bad.
Yeah, like the freaking Fishman Island was with the power of drugs.
Oh my god, my favorite part of Fishman Island was my absolute favorite part in the actual anime too. No, Jinbei, look, every time I go places, people want to give me their sad backstory and tell me about how there's some crazy revolution going on, and I don't care. I just want to punch somebody.
Yeah. Like that was the most random thing I think Luffy has ever said. Just like, I don't want to share any meat. And
But it
Jinbei's
like
just like, what the I will throw you a feast.
I love that that didn't even like go too far off of what really happened. That because that is almost exactly what happened.
Dude, I think my favorite part of Fishman Island is when Zoro is like holding the castle hostage and he's like trying to find the rest of the crew and he's explaining the crew to the princes and he just goes, a gloomy lady. um I don't remember who else was a robot man and a perverted goblin. It's
Oh,
just like, what the. But like, I can't not see Zoro like thinking each one of these people is exactly what he described.
he's not like too far off.
He really
Like
isn't, but the fact that he just described them all like that, especially Sanji as a perverted goblin.
he has some crazy. I can't remember who it was. I think Vocal Pineapple might have made a list or Dawn's World, but someone tallied up all the insults that Sanji and Zoro gave each other,
Oh
and
yeah,
Sanji
I think it was pineapple. Yeah.
Sanji is pretty solid on calling him mostly just Mosshead, and Zoro has
Zoro
come
gets
up with a
creative.
lot. Yeah, that's where all of his brain cells go to: fighting and insulting Sanji.
Honestly, yeah. Like, what else is Zoro? I love Zoro to pieces, but what else you gonna do?
I don't know.
You have your
Oh,
one track mind. You do what you want.
and speaking of when he was like holding up the castle, I love when Mugiwara no Goofy talks about Brooke. Like, wait, the princess? Oh, I'm gonna go look at her panties, and the seahorse is like, no, I'm gonna go with him because you're the one that knows what's going on. And he just goes, "Oh, I see. You want to see the mermaid panties too?" He just like drags her.
I know that was so dumb.
The way he portrayed Trafalgar losing his mind at Punk Hazard was also pretty great.
Oh,
Now,
dude,
okay,
yeah.
Dan, what you just did to yourself? Look, uh, you know, what do you think an alliance is? Well, we're two pirate groups trying to work towards the same goal, and we'll help each other reach that goal. See, now that's what a normal person would say. But this guy, what do you think it means? Oh, we're friends. Yeah, and he is the most selfish man on the planet. And his definition of friends is you will blindly do whatever the hell he wants you to do. No matter. So whatever kind of plans you ever thought you had, just throw them out the window.
Right.
Isn't that the truest fucking thing? And then in Wano, oh man, there's a spot in Wano where Trafalgar straight up just tells everyone, like, we're gonna make another plan, like on the spot, right after making a different plan. And they're like, why? He goes, because we already know two idiots that are gonna absolutely this plan up right away. And he's talking about Kid and Luffy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he plans around their destruction, the rampage that he knows he'll go on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm trying to remember what my favorite part of him talking about Marineford was.
Oh, I haven't seen the Marineford one in a minute. I have to rewatch that one. That and Any Slobby.
Oh, I don't know if I watched the Anislavi one, but oh man,
So good.
my
He's so just
my
like
brain.
comedically talented.
He is. It like the story that he randomly crafted for Jimmy, Big News Morgan, and the fact that he kidnapped Senior Pink from the plot.
Yeah.
I was like, I was already planning on subscribing, but I paused the video and subscribed to him purely because he picked up Senior Pink and was like, "We're gonna use you in future videos. You better." I figured out. I remembered what my favorite part of the Marineford one was. It was
Yeah.
during the race, where Magellan goes and he's like, "What the hell are you doing? Okay, I see what's going on here. Don't push the button. There's obviously some guy copying my image. Don't push the button. Push the button. Don't push the button. Push the button. Ah! Guy presses the button. Magellan's is having a really bad day. Magellan is, honest to God, one of the most terrifying characters in that entire series. And so many people just sleep on him because they're like, he's not an admiral, he's not a Yonka, yet he's still terrifying.
Dude, yes.
Like, he chased out, granted, we didn't know about hockey, but we know now who knew hockey at the time and how powerful the individuals that were running from him were. And they were not alone. They had a whole force, and they were like, we don't want any of that smoke at all.
Dude, for real. Like,
He has the face of a baboon, literally, and he is poison.
Magellan
Oh,
is like one of the best, but also like most underutilized. Like,
like if
it
he got
made me
out of that,
so sad that most of, cause, oops, what I assumed a lot of Marine Ford was filler,
oh, actually,
especially
a
like
lot.
the prison break scene, like that whole thing, cause like it was so drawn out for a while, like, and maybe not filler, but it was just bloated to the point where like it just got so annoying after a while, and like Magellan was such a cool antagonist. It just made me really sad.
Yeah. Right around then was, I think, one of the starting points of One Piece, like really, really, really pushing between the anime and manga
Yeah.
on what was getting done first. And so there wasn't a lot of filler, so much as there was just a lot of excessive running scenes.
Yes.
I think I actually warned you that going into Marineford, especially at Marineford,
You did.
there's so many scenes where it's just Luffy running and going, "Ah!" and, and, and then it's just people. And this is like the one thing that does suck about One Piece anime outside of the pacing of like the excessive running scenes. They utilize the fact that One Piece is a world full of unique characters. So, when they're not insistently using running scenes, they're cutting between every character in that area reacting to Luffy running,
Yeah.
or they're making an intense face to attack or protect him. Like, and then you hear the theme and you're like, don't you do it. Don't you? I hear those trumpets going. I hear it. And then it's to be continued. And suddenly you need a new computer because your hand is going through the screen.
Exactly. Like, I can't even
And it,
begin to tell you how upset I would get. And I'm just like, they
I'm,
didn't even do anything.
I'm
Or like
not
they
gonna
did
lie.
5 seconds of a thing.
I'm not gonna lie. Later on in the show, they start using that ending sound throughout episodes, like during epic moments, and it works. But I have so much PTSD. This is the best way I'll ever use this. Where like I have like PTSD from the to be continued screen that when I hear that noise, I feel like the episode's gonna end, and then randomly it's just
Ah,
like, here's the eye catcher. Oh, I still got half an episode left. Oh my god! And then they do it again when it comes back. And you're like, ah, is the episode ending already? We just came back from the eye catch.
I feel
Oh,
that. I feel that so hard.
but man, um, Main Four was so good. Where
It
are you
was
right now,
really
man?
good though. I am almost done with Fishman Island. Like I am. They may be finally getting ready to kick the shit out of Horty Jones. Like, strong emphasis on maybe getting ready to, because they've been ready to kick the shit out of him for like forever. And, like, you know why. At this point, I've learned why Horty's doing what he's doing, which is, like, when you get down to it, a very compelling reason. Um, I wish they
But
would
he,
have gone further into Horty's character a little bit. Like, there are many different ways the anime could have done Horty and this whole situation a little better, like, writing wise, because right now it's not very good. Uh,
yeah,
like, it's a
I
very
definitely
good
think
reason, but, like, it's
I
just
feel like he
poorly
did a
told
much
in
better.
the anime.
Yeah, I mean, and even in the manga, like people are pretty unanimous in the thought that he is probably one of the worst villains in terms
Yeah,
of writing, just
he
because he
really
didn't.
is.
And like, it's probably because the Fishman Island arc was an arc to set up not just like how wild the new world's about to be, but also to re-show off the new Straw Hats and what they're capable of. It wasn't really supposed to be an area where they were going to get like really challenged,
Yeah,
uh, and so I think like it's one of those not everyone can be a banger, but what you do with it is going to be like enough to still get you going, excited for what's next. And there
exactly.
was a lot in Fishman Island. Like it, Fishman Island, if you look at it outside of Horty Jones, is still a really good arc. Like in writing, I
Honestly,
think.
yeah, I love Fishman Island, with the exception of Horty Jones, because they could have done his character so much better.
Yeah,
And
I think and
to
everyone that
some
was
degree,
involved.
Sanji, he just got a little annoying, or is being a little annoying, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, I think what was it? Can't remember. I'll just bounce from the Sanji part. Sanji
Yeah,
like does get better after a while, and there are some moments like that did rub a good chunk of fans the wrong way,
mhm,
but it does write him back. Like he never completely loses it, thankfully, and he does even like he'll do little things, um, especially in Whole Cake Island, where he'll just be like, okay, I can't go this far.
yeah,
At one point, he has a huge dip, but but I don't care because he pays for it. He pays for it. Like that's that's my thing when it comes to characters like Sanji. I don't care that they exist so long as the world reacts appropriately to it. Like nobody just go Luffy and Usopp might laugh at him because they're like he's a idiot.
yeah.
But as long as Nami and everyone else punches him when needed, I'm good with it.
No, I feel it.
But oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I think the one of the things that held Horty down was the fact that he was the next generation of that systemic racism in
Yeah.
Fishman Island. Like Arlong was super compelling just because like his ignorance was so strong and you saw it affect everything around him. And it like it felt more personal because it was directed at one of the characters that we had gotten to know, part of the crew, and then Horty was just like, oh yeah, and then Arlong got deeper as the story went because we got his backstory, everything with Fisher Tiger. Horty didn't experience any of that shit. Horty was basically just a hate boner, dick
Exactly.
right, stupid ass bitch. Sorry, that was a whole lot of probably censoring. Um, but
And nah.
but, but he was just like he was flat. But I think part of that
Oh.
is pretty.
Oh.
Oh, that's new. Oh, hey, what up, big dude? Uh, oh, it's a statue. Thank God.
Is oh. It's you. It's Mr. Parker Nest, Zero.
Laura, do you remember when you pulled me aside after our last performance together? We were both caked in plaster, and
Uh
you deer, and I was a hunter. No, I mean I had been so unpleasant that day, neurotic and lashing out. And you said, Parker, one of these days you need to ask yourself why you need to manufacture a bad guy. And I thought I laughed at you. But I slapped you. I mean, I want to grab that young man by the ears and thrash him. What a pretty petty fool. What? Okay.
Dude, no. Like uh
That's
uh
I could have said this to you even once, and I never did. You are not only a genius, but you're an indescribably better emotional being than I am.
Is this
50
him
billion
saying that
points
he
to
loves
you
her?
and Ravenclaw. I have never been more enchanted with the things a person creates. 2 more billion points for Ravenclaw. The, the work we did together felt like puzzle pieces fitting, unlike my house.
Oof.
Like finally being able to breathe. I hated my work less then. Knowing my myriad weakness had the honor of existing alongside. Why am I reading like a fucking robot?
Dude, no, like
Alongside
I've been
your
doing that too.
strength. And what did I do with that? Laughed. Ah, ah. Sometimes I wish you had. Sometimes
Sorry.
you were here, and I am sorry, Lily Potter. I mean, to, uh, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh,
Horty.
I think that Horty is more of a flat
Oh.
character though, because like I don't know if it was intentional, um, but like the fact that that first generation we really learn about has direct contact with it, and that hatred feels much more visceral, and it feels more real, and it's like it's literally out in the world when we first see it, versus Horty, who is literally still home, flat. Like maybe he saw it directly a little bit, but not nearly as much as like Jimbei or Fisher or Arlong.
Dude, Fisher Tiger was such a cool character though.
He really, really was, and like, wasn't he responsible for saving Boa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
like
thought. Like,
indirectly responsible for saving Boa. Like that was the coolest thing too. I love when the anime brought that scene of like Boa and her sisters running away again and you're just like, he not only saved the fishermen slaves, but like he saved literally all slaves.
Yep. And
Like that was his motive, was to save all the slaves.
one of the slaves is important now.
Yeah.
Actually, a few of them are, but one
I
of
was
them is
gonna
in the
say,
revolution.
yeah, like I know a few of them are, but they haven't touched on quite a few of them yet.
Yeah. One of them, uh, the one that was on the ship with them, she comes back.
Dude, yeah, like I'm so excited. I know like Koala and Sabo are a thing, and I'm so excited to see them. It's gonna be so. I'm so excited for Dressrosa. Like
So
Doflamingo is already one of my favorite villains, and I've only seen him like twice.
Doflamingo is one of the like I cannot express to you how much Mugiwara no Goofy nailed what he was saying about Doflamingo literally did everything right in terms of villainy. He did everything Crocodile wanted to do. He had already been doing it. He and as you watch, because of the way that he described it and you've seen it, as it's happening, you'll start seeing it too. And not just in a unraveling kind of way that the story will actually give you, but you'll start seeing those building blocks start falling, and then you'll go, "Oh, I can't wait to see Dofi's face." Yes, he really did just have like one day of Straw Hat. like, I think even like in the comments for that Dressrosa video, I believe one of the top comments did say the Dressrosa art could be described as Dofi had a bad day.
Like it's still wild to me that the entire series of One Piece so far has taken place in like 5 years. And that includes the time skip. Or like 4 years, I think it is.
No, not even. It's been 2 years and 7 months.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it wasn't even a full year.
Luffy spent more time with Rayleigh than he did with his crew by 4 times.
Like, it's so fucking wild to think about. Hang on, let's. Eulogy for the chosen few continued. What?
Teal said that she can hear you laughing and she misses you.
Oh, I miss Teal too. I was talking to that one guy about how, like, awesome Teal is and how I'm sad that they still haven't met yet. And he's just like, yeah, and now we can't meet and hang out. Like, and I'm like, bro, no, I literally get to, like, talk to Zero and Teal if I want, like, every Monday. So, like, you will get your chance to at the very least, interact with Teal. And I'm so excited for that. Like, he's so excited to meet her.
I am excited for them to meet too. In all honesty, like I know she'll really get along with him. You know what's okay? I want I wish that that one guy could meet one of my coworkers who's from the
Yeah.
Ukraine, and he is like much like I feel is sometimes. Whenever I damn it, whenever I'm in the room with my coworker, it doesn't matter who else is in the room. I'm like, I know who the smartest person in this room is,
Aw.
and I would love to see them have a conversation together. Like for one, I know there wouldn't be any weirdness, and two, they're both like unbelievably kind.
Aw.
Way. And like okay, I'm gonna talk some goodness about that one guy for a second. And but almost every time I've seen that one guy, what whether it was a holiday or not, there was like a treat that came with it from his from Russia.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and similarly, my coworker from the Ukraine will do that too, and they're both very giving about it. Like, if I
Aw.
remember all the days of the office, like that one guy just came in and was like, "Oh, look at all these candy."
Look at all There's candy.
And like I had a really long day with at work, and my last job of the day landed me with my coworker, and I didn't get to eat yet. And he goes, "Oh, you haven't eaten yet? Here," and, like gives me two mandarin oranges, and like I just out of nowhere, like, here, have some oranges, have some candy. He didn't, just nice guy. Just like that one guy.
Aw. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one guy is
well
a
done.
bit of a gem. And that's saying a lot considering the fact that I don't want to say we're terrible, but like our sense of humor and just our being nice to each other is a lot of like we are and we know we care about each other, but it's a lot of like ribbing, but then like we don't actually say how we genuinely like enjoy and appreciate each other until like moments like this or unless we're like having a deep talk.
Uh, I'm not gonna lie, like I know what you're talking about, and I've seen it, but like
Yeah.
it's I can tell that you two are just like having fun little jabs at each other, because like I've seen so many parents do that. I don't know if that sounds weird, but like and I think like I even like I do know I do it because I live by poking the bear. So it's just like it looks like that's what's happening. It looks like a little bit of bear poking.
No, that's
It,
fair. Oh my god. Dude, Pete just said we we've activated all three of the little bits and pieces of the accumulator. Uh we just
did
have to
he?
get them all before the lightning strikes. No.
Because I've been looking at page 3 of 4 for a good while,
We figured it out. We did it.
but it's not on stream.
Not yet.
I mean, you've been looking, like I said, I've been looking at page 3 out of 4 for a while now.
Ah, man.
I just thought you paused because we were talking about stuff.
No, I did pause, but the stream froze again. Well, I mean, the cool beans being what it is, it's convenient because we're towards the end of the stream, and I didn't
Yeah.
get that far past page 3 or 4. Um, 'Cause before this, I did actually hit the generator on the accumulator, the one we were looking for. So we have that memory log, but I guess the stream doesn't have it. But we've got some good conversation, positives. The only thing that happened after this is I ran through the gas chambers again and I died. Go figure. Love that. But I guess we'll see if we can finish this up.
I hope so.
Dude,
We finally get another game.
remember what I said earlier in the stream about me changing the starting soon screen to Homebody?
Yeah.
It might hold true. That might have triggered the end of days.
End of game days. For Homebody.
Oh, but we'll see what happens. Zero, you want to do some sign offs while we're still frozen on this her page?
Yeah, sure. Um, Tally ho! Follow us on the things. You know what to do.
See, bye, you guys. Hello. If you want more content like the one you were just watching, click over in this area. If you want more plasma coin shenanigans, definitely give us a follow and click over in here somewhere. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.